So this is the first video of chapter number 2. So we'll be discussing now the unit conversion that we discussed in class, which is going to be used in quiz number 3 and the exam. In order to understand, or in order to pass from a chemical reaction to a mass budget, we need to understand how to convert units. So rule number 1, and that's the most used rule, that if you want to find out the mass in grams, you multiply the molecular weight times the number of moles. So if I give you the molecular weight of a compound, which is gram and mole, and I'll give you how many moles are there, okay? You could find the mass in grams. For example, let's say that the molecular weight of that compound is 100 gram per mole, and that compound has 3 moles in it. So mole with mole, so 3 times 100. So it's the mass of that compound is 300 grams. Okay? And of course, this is one way of converting the molecular weight into grams by multiplying by the number of moles. And also, we should notice that to find the molecular weight of H2O, for example, H2O, hydrogen has a molecular weight of 1. If you go to the periodic table, you can see H is 1. So 1 times 2, you remember that there's 2 hydrogens, so 1 times 2 plus oxygen is 16. So this is 18 gram per mole. Same thing applied for CO2, H2SO4. You have to break down every, like H2 here, there is 2 hydrogens. Silver, there is 1 silver. Oxygen, there is 4 oxygens, 4 times 16. Okay, so there will be a problem of quiz number 3 on this. I'll give you the molecular weight, I'll give you the number of moles, and I'll ask you, simply, you don't have to do a lot of calculation, it's only multiplying. But be careful. If I give you the number of moles and the mass in grams, you can find the molecular weight easy, right? So this is going to be in quiz number 3. Next, also we showed in one of the slides in lecture chapter 2 that 1 mole weighs molecular weight grams and occupies a volume liters. For example, if you have moles, you multiply it by molecular weight to find grams. Remember, the grams is equal molecular weight times number of moles. That is the same thing we did just previously, a few seconds ago. Same thing, so moles times molecular weight equal mass in grams. Also, if you have moles, remember moles times volume to find liters. So if you want to change the moles to a liter, you have to multiply it by a volume. So this way of representation of unit conversion you have to memorize. Same thing, if you want to find the volume is equal liters over moles. Okay, moles. Same thing here, liters to grams. If you multiply liters times molecular weight over volume, this would give you grams. And we use this for air pollution, for gases, by the way. So liters of air times molecular weight over the volume to find the mass of the grams, mass in grams. If you have gram, okay, and if you have liters, so what we do, gram over liters to find out molecular weight over volume, okay? If you have the volume, you can find the molecular weight right away. So this representation of unit conversion is needed for you to understand how to convert from moles to grams, multiplied by molecular weight. If you want to go from gram to moles, you have to divide by molecular weight. If it goes from moles to liters, you have to multiply by volume. If it goes from liter to moles, you have to divide by volume. If it goes from liters to grams, multiply by molecular weight by volume. If it goes from grams to liters, you have to divide by molecular weight by volume. Okay, so this is video number 1 for lecture number 2. I will give you the video number 2 in a few seconds.